I cannot begin to tell you how excited I was to see that this is even a thing. This is a beautiful but unique airplane, a biplane. And there's no shortage of attention to detail. Dare I say, this is pretty close to UMX quality when I'm looking at it. I don't know how they did this, because usually if it's not a big name brand airplane, they're just ripping off an old version of like a UMX or E-flite airplane. This, however, is super cool, super unique, and there may be a copy of this somewhere, but I've been flying planes for about 10 years now, consistently, and I've never seen this out there. So correct me if I'm wrong, I could be in the comments, but this is super cool. Very awesome. I couldn't believe that it is in existence. And what would you pay for something like this? Generally, the price point, if this were a huge name brand airplane, would be about $160, $180, maybe $200.
I think it's bigger than the pits you have, so it's probably over $200.
Brushless motor, and it's a nice brushless motor. You see that?
Yeah.
It's not just some cheap little thing.
I would think something like that would be like $250.
Okay. And that's just bind and fly or plug and play, right? This is ready to fly. We have a radio. We have battery, charger, everything. Now, I'm excited about this. Okay, usually when this happens, I love something, I get so pumped about it, and then it's just garbage in the air. So I fully expect that could happen, but I'm pumped because this is $150 for this setup. And if you click our link and our coupon code, it's $118 for this beautiful airplane. We have aileron control surfaces, we have, we have rudder, elevator, and we've got
steerable tail wheel?
I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. But we do have flight stabilization, okay? On and off, high and low rates. I'm pumped to fly this. So I know it's amazing sitting on the ground. You can take off the landing gear if you want to do hand launches and belly landings, but I love the landing gear. They even look good. This is very high level of quality. It took me about a half hour to put it together, but all of this could mean nothing if it can't fly. So let's just see how it does. I forgot. Now it's super bright out, but I promise that light and these nav lights are very, very bright.
Looks good.
I'm so hopeful that this is amazing, because seriously, this could be like best airplane of the year. By the way, I've got the lights on a blinking mode. You can turn them on and off from the controller, but you can also set them on blinking mode. This has flight stabilization. No steerable tail wheel. Oh my gosh.
You forgot. There you go. Looks good sitting there.
It really looks amazing. I mean, this is like a good model, you know? If it flies, I will be dumbfounded. So I think we're in flight stabilized mode. We really should be. Let's just see if we can get it in the air.
Ooh. Oh, look at those wings.
I think they have a yellow one too, Abby.
Nice.
They have a yellow one too. Now, if I could bind this to like a very nice radio, that would be the bee's knees, because this, I'd like to see some expo in here too. But look at that on that blue sky. Isn't that perfect? What is that? What is that? Do I have
probably your 1 minute beep?
Oh, does it have that? Yeah, I think it does.
I'm guessing that's what it was.
Well, good for them. So when you turn this on, you bind it up, you have to full throttle up and then full throttle back down for it to be bound. It's just a safety thing, so you don't plug in your battery and the prop goes wild. Keep forgetting I've got rudder, so I can make those turns look a little better. Okay, that was 5 beeps. That can't be like telemetry, huh? Because I have a full charge on this. Who knows? I don't know what that beeping is. We'll find out. Here we go. Let's do full throttle. And I really want to turn off the flight stabilization and see how it does. So the full throttle pass was nice, but I'm going to hit one of the buttons and hope it doesn't crash. Okay. I don't know if I like that. Basically, I think that just gave me more. Okay, I think I have like steeper rates and stuff there. So that was like just more advanced, like intermediate mode. So I think it's the far right button. It's labeled funny. It says 6G senior. So I don't know what that does. Definitely a little tail heavy. Why is my... I don't think we're gonna pull off any crazy stunts on this. At least not with this radio. It's beautiful though, very beautiful. Yeah, I don't feel very comfortable pulling it in crazy stunt mode. We do have rates too, so I want to push that when I pull this back around. There's dual rates. So there's higher rates. Let's see if that feels any different. Oh, I like that. I like higher rates for the bank. That's definitely nice. Sharper turning. I see the lights blinking. No. That was a little fast. I wish I had Expo on that elevator because it's a little sensitive.
Should have filmed that better.
That
was not
crazy.
prepared for that.
Well, neither was I. The elevator's a little sensitive. You know, I wish it was flying a little smoother. I wish we had Expo, and I wish when I turned off flight stabilization that it was just, see all that little porpoising going on? It's just a little too sensitive on the flight stabilization. It's like the airplane is too nice for whatever stabilized thing they have in here. I don't know what the beep is. I don't know. But it's a beautiful airplane. There's hands-free. It flies fairly well. Will I say it's the best thing ever? No. I think it's, if we had a point system, it'd be like a few points under Ishin Warbirds. Isn't that cool though? That's so cool. It's just a
But for the price, I could see some guys modding this.
You could easily mod it.
Putting your own receiver and stuff in it and making it way better.
I don't know if it's plug and play with like servo wires, right? But it's, yeah, someone's going to do that. I'd love to see this as a more hobby grade plug and play. The airplane itself is super hobby grade. Unfortunately, I think the limiting factor here is the radio. Does that mean you should not buy it? No, I'm just telling you clearly and bluntly that the airplane is super hobby grade. It's still worth getting excited about. But yeah, the controller that's included is sadly holding it back a bit.
So you talk about the Warbirds being great beginner planes because of the price all the time.
Yes.
How would you rate this as a beginner plane?
Less beginner friendly compared to the Warbirds. Because see the elevator sensitivity? You got to be on your toes if you're flying low and be ready to catch it. Can a beginner fly this? Could you fly this? 100%, absolutely. If a beginner was flying it, would they be barnstorming the ground like I am?
No.
No. And so you have way less to worry about. But eventually you got to land it and know the elevator is going to be a little bit sensitive. So I hope that answers your question.
Yeah.
Should it be your first airplane? I don't think so. It could be. It easily could be. But there's 30 things better out there that would make it great. Well, maybe not 30, but 5 things better out there for a beginner. I love this. I personally, look at that chrome spinner with that bright red airplane. They make a yellow one. I really want the yellow one and this red one. I think they're awesome shelf queens. And would I still get out and fly it even with the setup? This setup? Yes, because I don't own anything that is this small and this detailed, and it's a joy to fly. And my curiosity will want me to get it, you know, I want to fly it higher up. Let's just do that now. Might as well do it now. Get it higher up and push the buttons more and see if I can get like a roll out of it. I feel like the roll rate is good. Let's just do it while everybody's watching. Hopefully we don't. That should be telemetry. I mean, I think, come on.
Where'd you go?
I'm up there. I'm up there. I don't like it out of flight stabilized mode. I really don't. Just being honest.
Bummer.
I don't want to lose it. I feel like it has a weird mind of its own out of that mode. I'll hit this one again because I feel like this is it. It just doesn't feel like. See that? No, I like it in flight stabilized mode. Just like the Ishin Warbirds, to be fair. Does anybody fly them out of flight stabilized mode? I don't think so. If they do, I got a lot of time on their hands to make those things fly great, you know? I mean, that's what they're good at, is flying in that flight stabilized mode. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Let's see a landing.
It's gonna be hard because that's a sensitive elevator. Uh-oh. Oh, that wasn't bad. Hey, hi, Adam.
Hey! That is not okay. Violation.
Well, let's try again.
That is a straight up violation.
Takeoff is beautiful. Let's try one more smooth one.
How dare you land with your nose pointed at me?
Well, now even at 0 throttle, it flies really well. It does. And see, just sensitive elevator. That's got to be probably the biggest downside. Massive applause to XK for doing this. To me, it came out of left field. It's almost like they're trying to really create a good brand for themselves, a good name for themselves, because if this was a big name brand airplane, this would be like headlines, you know, everybody would want to pick one of these up. I think this is just flying under the radar. Nobody knew this was coming. And here it is. And I'm really happy with it. Does it fly as good as a UMX out of the box? Absolutely not, not even close. The elevator sensitivity is going to hold some people back. I love this. It's got even the muffler down there on the bottom, the attention to detail on the landing gear. I am a massive fan. They didn't hold back. They even put 2 pilots in there. Even big name brands slap one pilot in there when they could have more. There's 4 seats in there. They put lights on. They have a light blinking mode. It's amazing. It's worth every penny of a couple $100. But the great thing is, it's not a couple $100. It's $150. And if you click our link, it's probably not going to hold out forever. So there's a benefit to being a subscriber to our channel. If you watch videos when they're early releases, generally speaking, it's not every video, but a lot of videos lately, we've been able to bring you guys coupon codes. So by being an early viewer, you benefit from that coupon code. We have a coupon code for this, which makes it $118. If you're watching this video and you're not being able to take advantage of that coupon code like a year from now, let's all learn something. Hit subscribe and watch our more recent videos when they come out. We'll do our best to bring you really cool codes and stuff like that. I like it. I hope that you guys can tell exactly where I'm coming from. This is almost perfect. Its biggest limiting factor is that elevator sensitivity. And you know, when you're maidening planes like this and you never really know what to expect, it's great to have AMA. It's the Academy of Model Aeronautics. It makes me feel very comfortable when I'm throwing a new airplane in the air, because if something does go wrong, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So if a mistake would happen, I'm going to be covered, and it just makes me feel very good about that whole process. We'll have AMA linked in the description box below. Now, as I said, this is also linked in the description box. The great thing is when you click that link, that activates the coupon code. Well, you have to copy that coupon code that's down there, but paired with our link, you can get this thing for, in my opinion, a steal. And I think that's awesome. I'm very grateful for today and the ability to fly this on such a beautiful day and share this experience with you guys, for the good, the bad, and everything in between. I want to say a massive thanks to God. Also, a huge thanks to our Patreon supporters, because we couldn't do what we do as often as we do it without your insanely amazing support. It's a big team effort, which gives us the ability to bring this content to you so you can see a very transparent, clear observation and our opinion of something, but also because of like the size of our channel and stuff now and the support that we have, companies do want to offer our viewers companies do want to offer our viewers RC Sailor exclusive coupon codes, and so that's why we have that. And I just want to say a big thanks to our Patreon support team, our Patreon family. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of our hearts. If you want to check out one of those warbirds that I've been talking about, Abby and I both talked about it so much in this video, we'll have a hand-picked version of one of those warbirds popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye.